This is DeMuro, and today we're going to talk about why I buy unreliable cars. It is true, I freely admit this, the cars that I buy are not the most reliable and trouble-free vehicles. They say, oh, Doug, you know nothing about cars. You buy unreliable pieces of crap. So I buy these cars, so today I'm going to explain why I do this. Before I get started, be sure to check out Cars and Bids, which is my enthusiast car auction website for cool cars from the modern era. We've had some great sales recently on Cars and Bids, including this 2000 BMW M5, which sold for $27,000, a great sale for a great E39 M5. Also, this Jaguar F-Type R Coupe brought $65,000. Wonderful 1994 Honda Civic Si hatchback unmodified sold for over $12,000. If you're looking to sell your cool car from the modern era, the 1980s and up, Cars and Bids is the place to do it. And if you're looking, check out Cars and Bids with a great selection and daily auctions at carsandbids.com. Okay, so first a little background here. I do buy unreliable cars. The average age of one of my cars is 2003, the average year, and that includes my brand new 2020 Land Rover Defender. So at baseline, my cars are kind of old. They're like 20 years old on average. And beyond that, you know, the specific cars that I've chosen, and buying like a 1999 Toyota Camry here, I've got an old Land Rover Defender, which is not known as a paragon of reliability. I have an old Mercedes G-Wagon, which is actually pretty reliable, except for the time that it broke down and stranded me. This Ford GT, which is also pretty reliable, except for the time that it broke down and stranded me. And then I have this Audi RS2, which amazingly hasn't broken down and stranded me yet. But we all know it's only a matter of time. So why? Why do I do this? This actually offends people. People get really mad whenever I talk about some of my cars, man, to the point where they actually think that I am actually stupid. They're like, Doug, you buy this old Land Rover, this old Audi, you're only an idiot when buys such cars. You must know nothing about cars. I get these comments. I'm not going to watch this idiot anymore. He just buys unreliable cars. He must know nothing. Even other YouTubers, Scotty Kilmer, who's like a YouTuber mechanic, he has called me out multiple times. Frankly, I think Scotty Kilmer is not one to be taken seriously about anything. It's like, whatever. But still, like, this topic comes up a lot. People are always wondering why we do this. So today I want to explain why I buy unreliable cars. There are a few reasons for this. And number one, to provide a little background. When you go to buy a car, you have a few, like a list of things that you want in a vehicle. Like it needs to carry this many people, or it needs to get this much fuel economy, or what? Uh-oh. No. Oh, come on, it's dead, no! Oh dear, this is... is reliability. That's a priority for you. That's one of the things you look for the most. It's a big deal for you. But here's the thing. It isn't a big priority for me. So people say, oh, you're so stupid for buying these unreliable cars. This isn't stupidity, okay? This is intentional. Like on my top 10 list of things I'm looking for when I'm buying a car, reliability one of the top 10 things I'm looking for. It's not something I really care about when I'm buying a car. So let me explain why. There are three major reasons why I don't factor in reliability that much. Firstly, I just prefer cars that are interesting and exciting to cars that are... I'm buying a car. So let me explain why. There are three major reasons why I don't factor in reliability that much. Honestly, I just prefer cars that are interesting and exciting to cars that are generally boring and reliable. And so all the people who are like, oh, Doug, you're stupid for not driving a reliable car. What do you drive? A Camry? Stupid for not driving a reliable car. What do you drive? A Camry? I mean, like, yeah, I get the decision to pursue a car that's exciting often comes with a trade-off in terms of reliability, but that's a decision that I am happy to make. Like, no concern. At all for that decision. I love cars. I want to buy fun cars. So all the people who watch my stuff, they see, oh, my Land Rover Defender sunroof is broken again. They're like, oh, Doug, you're such an idiot for buying that. Well, I talk to these people and, like, they're driving like a Lexus RX. Doug, you're such an idiot for buying that. Well, I talk to these people and, like, they're driving like a Lexus RX. And I have the very same thoughts about them. Like, oh, you're such an idiot for spending all your time in that relatively boring car. Like, my fun cars with my problems, then your boring car with no problems. Period. That's like the easiest decision in the world for me. As insane as you think I am that I don't focus on reliability, I think it's insane that you could frequently drive a Lexus RX. And so fun for reliable. So that's one big reason. Reason number two, why reliability is so low on my list of priorities. I don't commute, okay? So you watching this, you probably need to own a fairly reliable car because there's somewhere you need to be every single day, every single morning. Come home, or maybe pre-COVID you did, you're going to be going back to school, whatever. You probably commute, you need a car that will actually get you to work. Now for me, I work from home most of the time. Now admittedly, I drive all over the place to review these cars, to film these videos, but I will drive my new Land Rover Defender for that, and even though it's had a few little issues, it's a new car, so fairly reliable, it's just fine. That's not really going to cause any problem. The other cars, when they get driven, it's pretty much always for pleasure. I'm not like commuting in 9 to 5 bumper-to-bumper traffic in my Ford GT. Okay, that's not happening. I'm not like taking a child to daycare in my Audi RS2. And if we break down the side of the road, we are screwed. That's not happening. I don't use those cars for that purpose. And it does have to be a little bit more reliable than the rest of my cars, but the rest of them, they're not being used to, like, go somewhere important. So I can buy a car that maybe compromises a little on reliability to make it more fun, since my primary use for that car will be fun. A reliable car. And the last reason why reliability isn't, like, my main focus is fun. That's the second big reason I buy unreliable cars. And the last reason why reliability isn't, like, my main focus is simple, and in my view, kind of self-explanatory. YouTube has given me a great life, to be honest. I've been very lucky financially, and I've decided to prioritize fun, cool, exciting cars that may be temperamental and costly to own over boring cars. That's how I want to allocate some of my finances. Over boring cars. And I've decided that's how I want to allocate some of my finances. And people who are very thrifty may think this is insane. They're driving like a 1997 Toyota Corolla and it's never going to break down, whatever. And I get that, but I like whatever. And I get that, but I like fun cars. It's what I like to have. And I can do what I want with my money, and I choose to spend it on fun cars to buy them and keep them. Oh, now, you may not get this, and that's okay. Everybody can do what they want with their own money. I personally find the whole watch culture thing to be absolutely insane. People spend tens of thousands of dollars on watches and then go around to other watch enthusiasts and like, look at my face. To be absolutely insane. People spend tens of thousands of dollars on watches and then go around to other watch enthusiasts and like, look at my face style, look at my band. I don't care about any of that. I think that stuff is an insane, stupid waste of money. But people do it, and I don't really judge them for it. Like, I think it's crazy that people decide to spend their money that way, but it's what they want, just like you might think it's crazy for me to deal with these unreliable cars, so I want to spend my money. And, you know, everybody has different priorities and preferences with that sort of thing. Yes, I buy unreliable cars, but it is not because I am stupid. There are actual reasons behind it. I go into these purchases with my eyes wide open knowing exactly what's going to happen. It's not because I know nothing about cars and I'm like, oh, what a surprise, this broke down. What's going on here? I just have different priorities than a lot of people when they're going to buy cars. I don't value reliability as a very important attribute for a car, and I do this because I like to buy fun cars, and because I've chosen that as a place where I want to allocate some of my finances. It's just a way to do it. And hopefully that explains my decision to buy some of my unreliable cars, and now you understand. It's just a way to do it. And hopefully that explains my decision to buy some of my unreliable cars, and now you understand that it's not because I'm an idiot. I've chosen cars that I like, and I like it. I have no regrets. this will be the end of this video. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Oh my goodness, look at this storm happening out there. Alright, bye.